Hi there, folks. This is Luke Charles Kuhn at Kuhn Truck and RV, your Class B and B Plus RV specialists. My friends call me Luke and my sisters call me Charlie, but you can call me anytime at 419-899-2020. Myself or my brother Levi would be happy to help you. Please check out our website at truckandrv.com. That's truckandrv.com to view all of our inventory. There's a direct link to this particular RV in the video description below. If you follow that link, it will take you to our website where you can see the pricing and more information on this unit. Once this unit is sold, that link will be removed. We are a full service dealer offering warranty as well as financing packages. If you have any questions, please give me or my brother Levi a call at 419-899-2020. For sale today, we have a 2008 Pleasureway Excel TS with 46,318 miles. All right, folks, here we are inside of this 2008 Pleasureway Excel TS. As usual, we're going to start in the front, work our way towards the rear, try to give you a good idea of the overall floor plan as well as the overall condition of this unit. A little bit about us here at Kuhn Truck and RV. We are a family-owned and operated dealership since 1976, started by Levi and I's mom and dad. Today, we specialize in hard-to-find small motorhomes like these Pleasureways. All of these RVs go through the same inspection process unless otherwise disclosed. So we do our best to go through these, make sure they're ready to go the day we advertise them, and they are ready to go for you when you pick them up. I've always told folks if something's not what we said it was, we'll do what we can to make it right. If you're looking to make a trip out to see us, you can fly into Toledo, Ohio, or Fort Wayne, Indiana. Detroit, Michigan's not much further. You can rent an enterprise car one way to us, Uber or Lyft, use our local taxi service, or sometimes we can arrange a ride if we have a heads up. You can also rent an enterprise car one way and forego the flight and drop that off near us in Defiance, Ohio. You can also stay at a hotel in Defiance, Ohio. There are several there. Or you can stay at Shepherd's Pasture Campground right down the street from us if you'd like to go camping right away in your new RV. Without any further ado, let's get going on this Pleasureway. We've got a nice accessible entry area here. We've got your fire extinguisher, as well as some light switches for the overhead lights that have a dimmer, as well as the porch light and the kitchen light. The window here does open. It does not have a screen. Got a little storage space up here by the levels test area. We've got your levels test here, so you go ahead and push those buttons and that'll tell you how much is in your gray, black, freshwater tanks, as well as your coach battery. The way the coach battery charges is off the engine alternator while you're driving, off of the shore power plug-in, or from the generator. We've got the water pump switch right here, so you'll just push that switch right there to turn on the water pump to pump the water out of your onboard freshwater tank. We've got the start-stop for your Onan 2800 gas generator. So you'll just push that start button there to start that up. You can do that anytime. That runs off of the fuel tank, so you will be able to use that generator as long as you've got around a quarter tank or more. That will stop running around a quarter tank. That way it's not possible to strand yourself. We've got 2 certified Onan technicians here, so this generator has a fresh service and oil change. We've got your water heater on-off switch here, so just go ahead and turn that on and it will light itself. That red reset light will come on momentarily when you first turn that on, letting you know it's not lit. And then once that water heater lights itself, that light will go out. So if you see that light on later on, you'll know that your water heater has gone out for whatever reason. Could be out of propane or something like that. Got a noxious gas detector, as well as another light switch. Moving into the kitchen area, we've got some storage overhead. We'll check that out here in a moment. Got an aluminum backsplash as well as a spice rack. You've got another window that opens right there with a screen. We've got Corian countertops on this one. So we've got the single sink basin here with the cover to give you more counter space. We've also got a 2-burner propane cooktop. We've got some storage beneath the sink as well as the water pump down below. The fridge is a 3-way Dometic. 3-way meaning it runs on AC, so your shore power plug-in or your generator. DC meaning your coach battery. You will have to have something charging that coach battery or it will run it dead over time. So like your alternator, either the shore power plug-in or your generator. It also runs on propane gas. We've got the freezer portion up top. The plastic shroud that goes over the buttons there. We do have some of those on order. They have not arrived yet, so it will have a new plastic shroud on the fridge. We've got a 110 outlet here. We've got some drawers with some manuals on that one. Drawer. We've got your propane furnace here. So the onboard propane tank is what creates the heat, and then the coach battery powers the fan to blow the heat out at you. Down here, we've got some power connections as well as your coach battery disconnect. So the coach battery disconnect is this red switch here. You go ahead and turn that and pull that out. If you'd like to disconnect the coach batteries, you would do that during winter storage to avoid parasitic draw, or really anytime you're not using the RV. If you have that coach battery disconnect off, it will also disconnect the charging systems. Had a little focusing issue on the camera, so I had to stop the video, but this is the cabinets over top of the kitchen area. Gonna do a 180 on you here and flip over to the driver's side. We've got a convection microwave oven on this one, so this will also heat up. This will require the shore power plug-in or the generator to use. We've got a wardrobe below that, has a closet rod in there so you can hang your coats. We've also got the board on the right that will make up the full bed in the back. And the table here, got the table leg there on the floor. There's a table mount in the front as well as the rear of this coach. Check out the bathroom on this one. So this is a very popular bathroom setup. This has the enclosed wet bath where you will get inside of this room here to use the toilet or take a shower, as opposed to the aisle shower where the toilet is in the middle of the aisle and the shower's in the middle of the aisle you see on the straight body vans for the most part. This is definitely a nice setup that gives you a more cozy bathroom in a camper van. Got a medicine cabinet here. Got your shower head on the wall there, as well as a 110 there if you'd like to plug in your hair dryer or curling iron. Got a Corian countertop in the bathroom as well. Got some storage beneath, as well as some drawers. A little rail there to put your soaps and things while you are in the shower. The shower curtain can go around you to help keep the water inside of this wet, dry room here. Got a towel bar behind, as well as a couple lights overhead to light up this area. I'll go ahead and step inside of here and close the door so you can see how the fit is for a 6'3", 230-pound person. So I can fit in here and sit in here comfortably, use the toilet. You've also got the window here with a screen, so you can open that if you'd like to get some fresh air in here while you're using the bathroom. This is just really nice. That way you don't have to sit in the middle of the aisle even when you're using the toilet. So it just gives you a little more privacy having this type of setup. Stepping into the rear of the coach, we've got your TV crank here. We've got the 110 AC overhead, so that will have to be plugged in or running the generator to use that. We've got a coffee maker on the right there. Check out this overhead storage above the bed. We've got your control fuse panel here. So the 110 breakers as well as the 12-volt fuses are behind this panel. Got a 110 outlet as well as a noxious gas detector. The windows on this unit, the window opens here and has a screen, as well as on the opposite side with a screen. The rear windows do not open. However, you have the privacy curtains all the way around. This is a power sofa. So essentially you're just gonna push a button to run this sofa down. We will drop a picture here and show you what that looks like made up. The twin sleepers measure approximately 72 inches long and 27 inches wide. This is a very popular sleeping setup in a camper van, as it allows you to easily swing your legs out at night and go to the bathroom without crawling over one another. If you make up the big bed in the back, it will measure approximately 72 inches front to back and 80 inches side to side. This unit is technically designed for 2, but you could potentially sleep 3 people laying either direction in this bed if so desired. Here we are sitting in the sofa bed at the rear of the RV. Which state has the smallest soft drinks? Minnesota. Got the fantastic fan in the center, so that will function like an exhaust fan while you're using the restroom, and also like an attic fan at night that runs off of the coach battery as opposed to the overhead AC, so you can use this fantastic fan anytime you have charge in that coach battery. You can open the windows in here, turn that on, and it will bring the outside air in and really cool you down. Over here on the TV, we've got the switch that will turn the power on for the TV back here. We've got a DVD player, as well as the power switch to control the power sofa. So you'll just push the button there, and that will run the sofa up and down to make bedtime a breeze. Behind the TV, we have an inverter as well as a 12-volt plug and also 110. So what this inverter does is allows you to watch this TV off of the coach battery. That's convenient in case you'd like to have somebody sitting in the rear here. There are 2 belts in the rear, so you could have kids or somebody sitting back here safely and watching TV while you're driving. As you can see, this is on a swivel mount, so it can swivel out to face the front. This is nice because the front 2 chairs swivel. The driver's seat will not get as good of a position because of the cabinet behind it and also the steering wheel in front of it. But the passenger seat, you can swivel that all the way around and watch TV from the front. This is convenient in case you have somebody that likes to get up earlier. They can sit up front, watch TV, read the paper, drink coffee while the other person is still sleeping. We've got some storage beneath the couches. We've got that table plug back here in the back. So you can pull that little plug out and put the table back here if you'd like. There's also one of those up front. We've got your thermostat that controls the onboard propane furnace. We've also got a light switch and dimmer for these lights up above here by the rear area. There's 2 reading lights directly above me where I'm sitting that you can turn on and off with the switches right there where those are. Fun fact, a Pleasureway Excel TS just like this was the first RV that my wife and I ever camped in by ourselves after we got married. So I think this is a great floor plan, and I personally have a soft spot for these Pleasureway Excels, just seeing as we have so many great memories with them, and that was just such a fun one. As you can see, there's a mix of hard surface flooring and carpet. So we've got the hard surface flooring in the center as well as the carpet in the front and rear. Got a smoke detector overhead there. Up here in the front, we've got some of your manuals. This is the control for the rear airbag suspension. So you have a gauge here that will tell you how much is in those, and you can pump those up individually here. You can also pump those up on the rear of the coach and check the pressure there if you'd like. We're like your favorite umpire here at Kuhn Truck and RV. We call them like we see them. This RV is not perfect. There is no perfect RV, even brand new ones, but this is a very nice specimen. Low miles, very, very minor blemishes on the inside. The big knock would be the stickers on the rear door. So you'll check that out here on the outside tour. But inside, very minimal blemishes on this one. Lots of life left, ready to have fun. We're going to call this RV a 9 out of 10. Again, the biggest knocks are the rear door, a couple paint chips on the outside, strictly cosmetic. You've also got a counter flip out there in case you'd like to flip that out and provide some more counter space. But yeah, this is a really nice RV, very minor blemishes, ready to hit the road. 9 out of 10. Check it out at Kuhn Truck and RV, truckandrv.com. Kuhn Truck and RV, the best little RV dealer around since 1976. Up here in the cabin area, we've got power windows, power locks, power mirrors, tilt, cruise, CD player. Got a nice clean cabin on this one. No funny marks, smells, burns, tears, anything of that nature. The passenger chair and the driver's chair are both in very good condition. Although we don't like to say for sure, I would call this one a non-smoker. The cigarette lighter is unused, and I don't notice any odors in here, although some people have more sensitive noses than others. We've got the privacy curtain that goes around the track in the front, so you'll run that curtain around that track, and it will meet in the center with this curtain to provide privacy while you're parked. Also wanted to show you the table mount in the front here. So there's another table mount right here, as well as a smaller circular table behind the driver's chair here that you could use in the front or the rear. All right, folks, we're gonna go around the outside of this 2008 Pleasureway Excel TS. This RV measures 20 feet, 6 inches bumper to bumper and has an 11-foot manual Fiamma awning. The front tires have a date code of 0618 and the rear tires have a date code of 2117. This RV is built on a Ford E350 chassis. It has a 5.4 liter V8 engine with just over 64,000 miles. This is a Texas unit. It shows 3 owners on the Carfax. However, the third owner, it shows they only owned it for a few days. We see that sometimes when there's somebody that transfers the title for their sale. So this is a 2-owner unit, has spent its whole life in Texas. We've got the porch light, back of the fridge, furnace exhaust. We've also got your coach battery down here on the drawer slide. The stripes are in good condition on this one, except for the rear door. We'll check that out here momentarily so you can see what that looks like. We've got a storage bay here with your shore power cord, and we've also got 2 110 outlets there in case you'd like to plug something in beneath the awning. Coming around to the rear, We've got the exhaust for the engine, tow package. There's a full-size spare underneath there. We do have some storage inside of the rear door. This bumper cover here has got a crack in it that could be replaced. We've got your awning center rafter and crank right there. The AC overhead. Here are the stripes on the rear door, as you can see, are faded or checked from the sun. We see this sometimes when a rear door, one side has more aging than the rest of it. Perhaps it was sitting in a carport or something like that that did not have a rear door and allowed the sun to shine more on the rear doors than the rest of the coach. We've got the fill for your onboard fresh water tank. So that fresh water tank will travel with you everywhere the RV goes. You'll just turn on the water pump inside of the RV to pump the water out of that tank to your sink, your shower, and your toilet. Got the back of your water heater. Got a storage compartment here with your freshwater hose and a sewer hose. We've got a compartment to store the sewer hose if you would like to put that in there. A closer look at the stripes. Very good looking pretty much everywhere except for the rear doors are the big knock on this one. We've got the outside shower here. That's convenient for washing your shoes off, your feet off if you're leaving the beach and have sand everywhere, washing kids off or animals. We've got your fuel tank fill that will fill the onboard fuel tank that will run the engine as well as the generator. The generator will stop running around a quarter tank. That way it's not possible to strand yourself anywhere. We've got your sewer drain here. So you got the lever for the black tank and then the gray tank. You'll pull the black tank first. That'll let the toilet go. And then you'll pull the gray. That'll let the sink and shower go. And that soapy water will push the nasty stuff out of the tube for you. We've got your cable TV hookup in case you park somewhere like a KOA that has cable TV. We've got the city water connection where you'll run in that fresh water hose. If you have the city water connection hooked up, it will bypass your fresh water tank. So it will not fill that tank, and it will also provide the pressure from the hose, so you will not have to turn on the water pump. Got your onboard propane tank with the gauge right there to tell how full it is. The valve there will turn that on and off if you'd like. That is mounted to the RV, so you'll have to drive this somewhere that fills propane. We've got your shore power connection where you'll plug the shore power cord in. Also got your Onan 2800 generator with 69 hours. The exhaust is right there. That has a fresh service and oil change by our certified Onan technicians. We've got a few small paint chips on the door here as well. Some there that have been dabbed. Overall though, a very good looking coach.